Hello, I'm back for week 5, day 3 of math. And today we're going to be working with a new skill, parallel and perpendicular lines. Okay, last year in 3rd grade we learned about parallel lines. It says parallel lines are lines that never intersect. They are the same distance apart at all points. So these lines are parallel. They're the same distance apart. Okay? Now in a shape, these lines, actually these are line segments, are parallel to each other. And so are these, this line and this line. Now, last year in 3rd grade you learned about intersecting lines, lines that did cross. So this year we're learning about a special kind of intersecting line called perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines are lines that intersect to form right angles. So this little 90-degree angle, looks like a little square in there, is a right angle. And as you see, when there's one right angle, it forms another right angle, another right angle, and another right angle. So all 4 sides on this picture are right angles. Those are perpendicular. Now, even when there's a line segment and a line segment that form the 90-degree angle, we would say this line and this line would be perpendicular. Okay? Now this line and this line would be parallel, but this line and this line are perpendicular. See how that goes? Let's look at this big figure. It says directions. Find each set of lines listed below and tell whether each set is parallel or perpendicular. So we have to look at lines A and B and J and K. Okay, let's look at A and B and J and K. Well, look at that. They cross and form a 90-degree angle right here, don't they? So that would make them perpendicular. So you would write perpendicular. Okay, perpendicular. I had to kind of scrunch mine in there. All right, the next one, lines A and B and C and D. So now we have A and B and C and D. Do they intersect? No. These lines would be parallel. They're the same distance apart. Those lines would be parallel. Now we're going to look at lines L and M and J, K. So L, M, J, K. What do you think? L, M, J, K. Parallel. Very good. And then the last one, CD and LM. So we have CD and LM. Look where they cross. They form a perfect 90-degree angle. Okay, actually, and then each one is that 90-degree angle, right? So it would be perpendicular. Perpendicular. Okay, nice job with that. The next one is just some more practice, mainly practicing identifying parallel lines. Okay, so our directions are: tell whether each shape has at least one set. So it just has to have one set. It could have more than that, but it has to have at least one of parallel lines. Okay, so let's look at this shape. Is this top line parallel to this? Well, if I kept going with them, they would eventually cross, wouldn't they? It's wider here and narrower here, so those aren't parallel, but look at this. This one and this one, those would never touch. So we do have one set of parallel lines. So yes, we do. Let's look at the triangle. This one and this one parallel? No. This one and this one? Oh, those are perpendicular, aren't they? Forms a 90-degree angle, but not parallel. This one and this one? No, not parallel. Okay, the next one. Let's look at this one and this one. It's the same distance apart. They're crooked, but they're parallel. They would never touch. So these lines are parallel. But look, also these lines are parallel. So it actually has two sets of parallel lines. So yes, most definitely. All right, let's look at the next one. This one, this one, no, they would intersect, wouldn't they? Look, if we drew it out, they would intersect. Oh, look at this one and this one. Those are parallel. I see one more, do you? Do you see the top and the bottom? Those are also parallel. So this one has two sets, so yes. Okay, I bet you can do this next one. What do you think about the next one? Yeah, top and bottom are parallel. Yep, you were right. Side and side are parallel also. So yes. Okay, let's look at the next one. Oh, these are slanted. This, if it would keep going, would most definitely cross, wouldn't they? But look at the top and bottom. Are those parallel? Good. Yes, they are. They are parallel. It's got one set. Okay, let's look at this one. This is like a diamond. You put it that way. This is put to the side. It's like a diamond shape. Okay. Do you think you see any parallels? Good. This side and this side are parallel. And you're right, this side and this side would never touch. They're parallel also. So yes, this one has two sides of parallels. Okay, what about the next one? Yep, you found it. Top and bottom. Good job, yes. Okay, move on to the next one. This one should be an easy one. No parallel sides for the triangle, no. All right. What about a rectangle? We haven't had a rectangle yet. Yeah, the rectangle is like the square, but it's just stretched out. So look what we did to the square. The square had top and bottom parallel, side and side parallel. That's the same as a rectangle. The top and the bottom are parallel, and both of the sides are parallel as well. So yes, the rectangle has two sets. Well, let's look at this one. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-sided shape. We call a 5-sided shape a pentagon. Pentagon. Do you see any lines that are parallel? Let's look. What do we see? This line, this line, this line, and this line? No, if we were to drag them out, they would eventually cross. Same with the top here. Yeah, and if we stretch these out, that would cross. So actually this pentagon would be a no. Okay. All right, our last one. What do you think? Do you see any parallel lines? You think the top and the bottom? No, yeah, because this one's slanted. So there's a bigger distance here than there is here. Yep, the sides are though. Very good. The sides are parallel. So yes, we have a set of parallel sides. Hey, nice job today, guys. I'll see you back tomorrow. I believe we'll be working more with perpendicular lines tomorrow. Bye.